What's good, faces? What's good, world? What's good, my brothers, my beautiful brothers all over the world? My good brothers, even the brothers that need prayer, that need healing, that need support, genuinely, that need guidance. Our young brothers, of course, the millennials, the kids, the children. They definitely are our future for sure. Just wanted to just give a real big shout out to Let's Grow Together. That's the most, out of all the groups, even before I opened up my regular Facebook page to a professional page and really started, going into this and really beyond taking it seriously. I'm really passionate in what I believe in. The same way I move in real life is the same way I move online in a digital world. I've been like that for many a long years, as long as me known to be me. I keep it consistent. I move the same way, even within the corporate real, the other corporate work world, the digital world, and everyday life world, out there in society. I'm a firm believer in that character is everything. True character, not just personality. True character is everything. True character. And when I mean by true character, I mean authenticity. Being, like, for instance, me. Let me just use me for an example. I am a firm believer in being yourself. Integrity is everything. I go by integrity to the fullest. It is not just the saying of doing the right things when no one's looking. Being your authentic self when no one's around is everything. The same way that you would do that when no one's around, and be the real you is the same way you should be when you're around other people. Unless if you're one of those people where you're too super bubbly, too over the top with it, and that's just your personality. Sometimes it's a time and a place even for that. When you're conducting business, when you're trying to make genuine, rightful, true connections, it's a time and a place for everything. So it's a lot of people that don't take too likely and kindly to the just being super loud and, ain't nothing wrong with being jovial and happy and super bubbly, but super bubbly can come off to other people as a door opener for, it's basically where I'm from in Brooklyn, we call it like it's sweet like that, like, like you got it like that, basically. So anyway, my main thing for this video is to give a big tremendous shout out to all the beautiful ladies, magnanimously extraordinary, beautiful creatures that been the soul backbone of all of us for many of long years, going back to the Greek Romans. I'm very much a feminist to the fullest. Always been a real stand-up, 10 toes down individual. But at the same time, I'm a softie, especially for my women. I really adore all the women. Y'all some really interesting, unique, especially very special and unique creatures that ever exist. And it's not because of the way y'all beautiful, how y'all look, and it's just that. And no, I'm not that type of typical male. I look past that. I look in here and here. So that's always been me. I'm a Cancer, July 11th, 1981. I'm not your typical Cancer. I'm very assertive, very assertive. I'm not a fan of passive aggressiveness at all. So wrong, Cancer. I'm very assertive. Definitely a beautiful person, genuine, gushy. Like, I am very super loyal, very sometimes to a fault. It's a gift and a curse. But it's a blessing. Is one of the reasons why I lasted this long in existence, and and that's another reason that got me through the things that it got me through, the real darkest, toughest times, trials and tribulations, which I'm sure everybody overall in the world has been through. Other than that, I really appreciate y'all so much for embracing me. Like I said, going back to the group, out of all the groups that I came across, I never came across one where you can even sense it, that is so passionate and so compassionate. You could feel the warmth, you could feel the community, and that's what I want. I'm very authentic, not taking away from nothing from nobody else or what their purpose is for being in the digital world. I'm really trying to leave a landmark and also a legacy, and a beautiful legacy that came authentically from the true definition of community. I have a podcast as well. It's called Brooklyn Coded But Polished. I have one of those. And that's where you can just, like the females say, let your hair down, so to speak, or get comfortable. You don't have to tell your personal business, but you can speak about any topic, the most valuable and meaningful topics that's known to discuss the things that technically that a large percentage of human beings quickly shy away from, quickly sweep things under the rug, or quickly they so quick to run away from the things that most things that needs to be talked about that nobody likes to talk about. And we need to get more back into that, like being very grown man and woman like, to be able to have these discussions that really benefits all of us as a society, no matter if you're from Africa, Egypt, of that part of Africa, no matter where you from over there to New York, back over here where I'm at to Cali, no matter where you at, Texas, Maryland, Wisconsin, it's strength in numbers. So us as the United States of America, that key title, United States, and I feel personally we're not really united as we should be, or even as the peoples all over the world for that matter. It is strength in numbers, and we need to take more full advantage of that. So I am very, very excited, and I'm very grateful for being a part of your group. Absolutely. And to all my beautiful brothers, keep your head up. Don't let anybody, no matter what culture or color you are, don't let anybody tell you anything different when it comes down to growth and growing together as human beings. Other than that, I'm just really excited. And last but not least, once again, going back to my beautiful women, I really appreciate y'all and for putting me under y'all wing. And this is the type of group that I really, 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 really enjoy. And I feel right. I feel because my purpose is building community, the true definition of community. And I feel this is the perfect group, authentic group. And it covers all the way all over the world, obviously, from what I can see. So I'm extremely excited about that. And I'm looking forward to really connecting even more. I'm about to make a group myself that's part of the podcast, and I would love that to be ran by a large percentage of the members. I mean, men and women going to be a part of the group, but as far as who I want to help me run the group is, of course, my beautiful women. And I thought of the name to come up with, of course, for the group. You know, it's part of the Brooklyn Coded but Polished podcast group. But I wanted to name the group also like from you know, for all the women, you know, on some women empowerment. Because like I said, I'm a feminist. I've always been a feminist. And support my women. I'm a firm believer in that. So I was thinking Athena's Tribe, Brooklyn Coded but Polished, Athena's Tribe, you know, or I just let the ladies support me in the background, behind the scenes, on helping me run the group and stuff like that. And that'll be also the group where anybody of all cultures, all nationalities, all colors, all shades can come in that group, and that's a safe space. The only thing I ask is no threatening of any sort whatsoever. We should be able to agree to disagree like grown adults. And everybody has an opinion, you know, agree to disagree and keep it moving. Other than that, much shout out and much love to all the females, all the ladies that's embracing me, holding me down, accepting me, and to all the brothers, of course. Every day is Black History Month. Every day is Women's History Month. Since the day that they were born as women, it started since then. To all my other brothers, my Caucasian brothers, my other brothers, you know what I'm saying, out there from different types of walks of life and cultures, big shout out to y'all. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate y'all as well for reaching out and showing me love. And other than that, I don't want to be on here too long, but big shout out to the people who's in the ladies, the beautiful ladies that's in charge of the group. I really appreciate that. And let's grow together. Let's combine and connect, and let's prosper like a true community is supposed to. Oh, and by the way, be safe. For those that's in New York or anywhere else in the world where it's cold and freezing, stay indoors, stay warm, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love y'all.